For this video, I've actually created a brand new node 2 here in Azure for the sake of clarity, just to really drive home the point of what it takes to get this build from source done when installing a Bitcoin Core node. And you can see the directory is very clean here. Do that, and you can see that only the lost and found folder is there. So to start, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a new directory. Call it Bitcoin source. And I'm going to change to it. First thing I'm going to do, or I guess the second thing I'm going to do, is I'm going to download the source code for Bitcoin Core. I'm going to do that by cloning the Git repository. That'll take just a moment or two to complete. Alright, and that's done. Alright, so we've got our source code here in the Bitcoin folder. And now we have a few things that we need to do. First, there are some operating system dependencies that we need to fulfill, make sure things are in place. So I'm going to start. Got my commands handy here in another window off recorder. Go ahead and paste that command line in. We'll do a -y because I hate responding to prompts. Go ahead and do that. And that might take a little while. Yeah, I think this will take a little while to complete. I might end up cutting the camera here and coming back when it's done, but we'll see. Okay, not too bad. So that's done. My second set of dependencies. Let me copy my command line here. Now, if you read through the README on GitHub, the instructions are a little bit of a maze to follow, to be honest with you. They kind of have you jumping around in the document. Perhaps that is the technique that they used or employed to try to get you to read the entire thing. But I'm going to try to streamline the process for you in this video. So we have those two sets of prerequisites met now. We've gone through and installed all the operating system dependencies. In all the nodes that I deploy, I definitely want a wallet. And so as it stands, if I were to go through the process of trying to make this or build this node, compile this code, it would fail because of one of two things. The default command line would have me do an autogen.sh and then a configure. But in order to configure successfully in the current state, I need to pass a switch that says to skip wallet or no wallet or something like that. You can read that in the README. But because I do want this node to have a wallet, and I want that wallet to be compatible with other nodes that I might deploy, or quite frankly other nodes on the Bitcoin blockchain, there is a shell script that needs to be run, and it's included with the Bitcoin Core source. And when you run that shell script, it creates some things and then will have you run the configure command in a specific way. So let's go ahead and run the shell script itself. I don't remember how long this takes. Hopefully not too long. This is installing the Berkeley database engine version 4.8, I believe. And this version is required to be compatible with other nodes. And I think this does take a while to run. Again, I may, if it gets bad, I may cut the video just to keep it within reason. Currently at 7 minutes 24 seconds. Okay, not too bad. And so you see that at the completion here, the DB4 build is complete, and this script now outputs additional commands that we need to run before proceeding with the documented installation steps. So command number 1 just sets up an environment variable that points to the DB4 engine. So we'll copy that to the clipboard and then execute it. So that environment variable is set. And this command line, we want everything up to the ellipsis, the space and the ellipsis. Copy that, paste, and we're going to run this as well. This is the configure command. That hopefully isn't dependent upon the autogen shell script, but we'll find out. And so perhaps it does. Let's do Yep. Autogen.sh must be run before that configure command that is output by the DB4 engine installer. Okay, and so that completes successfully. We can now issue a make. And this one, I do remember, takes quite a long time before it completes. So I am going to cut the video and let this run for probably an hour, and then we'll come back. All right, the make succeeded, finally. Didn't take an hour, it's about 35 minutes. So that's not too bad, but certainly not something you want to leave a video running for. And so now with that out of the way, I can do a make install. Or maybe not. Oh, you know what? Need to be sudo. Alright. And that's it. So here on node 2, we have downloaded source. We have gone through the process of compiling source, meeting dependencies, installing the Berkeley DB 4.8 prerequisite, compiling source, and finally going through the installation. Storage has been added. Ownership of storage or mount points has been executed. And if we've done our jobs correctly, I should be able to start this node, and it'll begin downloading the blockchain. After some initialization steps, we are good to go. Please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to my new channel here so that you are notified anytime I post a new video. I try to do that a couple times a week. It doesn't always happen, but I do try. Hope you've enjoyed this content. Hopefully it's been educational, informative. Thank you for your time, and you will see me in the next one.